Barracks. My name is Jeff. I'm a computer programmer and web developer.
I'm Landra. I train guide dogs for the blind, and I'm an orientation and mobility specialist, which means I train people who are blind and deafblind how to travel safely in their communities. So we want to be on deck disasters because our deck needs a transformation. We moved in here about 5.5 years ago, and we don't know how old the deck was when we moved in, but it's definitely heritage.
Historical.
It's a historical vintage type deck. There's a lot wrong with it. The wood is rotting in many places. It has 3 different levels, and none of them are particularly useful. We can't put a table and chair down to eat out here because we did have that, but people were falling off the chairs off the deck on the lowest level.
I think it'd be easiest just to tear it down and forget about it.
Bite your tongue.
Says the handyman of the house, not. The people who are probably the handiest are the carpenter bees. They've been drilling holes in the railings and the steps and in various places around the deck.
We'll come out and see a pile of sand dust or sawdust on the deck, and we know that they've been hard at work.
This is the second tier of the deck. It boasts a hot tub and this really pretty arbor, and we weren't sure what it was for, if it was meant for privacy screening. So this tree grows behind us, but really all it does is it takes up more space and encroaches on the path that goes down to the rest of the grass.
Do you have any plans for what you'd like?
We'd like to build a deck that's maybe all on one level or maybe a couple of levels. As long as it's useful, we can do something with it. We'd also like to try and get out of the sun a little bit. As you can tell, there's no shade on the deck at all, and I'm follically challenged and barely have any pigment to me. So I turn from bright fluorescent red to pasty white, back and forth.
Jeff's way of dealing with all of the problems with the deck is to just simply avoid it and to stay inside. But the kids and I spend most of our time out here.
And we always get slivers in our feet.
Oh, that's true.
That's a good point, bud.
We spend a lot of the summer taking slivers out of their feet.
Who would help them build the deck if Jeff is challenged?
Well, Jeff is actually quite handy. There's a lot he can do. He just needs a little bit of guidance, but of course I would be more than happy to help pitch in as well.
I may not be able to build you a deck, but I can build you a website. We're the Barracks and we need your help. Please come and fix our deck.